What is up, guys? Here's another episode of How Ghetto Is This Rooftop? This is going to be Sunny Slop edition. Down here off of 7th Street, right where Dunlap, which is Olive, turns into Cave Creek Road. Now, some of this isn't as bad as I kind of remember back when I used to do a little more work over here, back when I used to work for DSC, back when they used to get all the ghetto jobs, but who knows what we might see out here. Here we go.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. Hey, the guy that you didn't think was a bum? My daughter, we just saw some people out here. I go, maybe that guy's a bum. And she's like, he doesn't look like a bum. And some people were with him. It looked like they were praying for him. So, you know, can't say nothing against those people that look like they were helping him, even though they're just probably enabling a bum. But he's got some sort of sign out. He's yelling and stuff. Doesn't really look skinny like a tweaker. So I'm not sure what he's doing. But anyway, it happens to be pretty much right next to where I chose to park. Right.
If he comes over here, we got guns.
Yeah, we got blades too.
And you have a knife.
And knife's what you use up close. But anyway, you know, that guy's not going to do nothing so stupid.
I mean, he might.
You're good. Well, anyway.
And I know how to shoot now, kind of.
You're getting there. Okay, that's not what this video is about. Let's check out the ghetto rooftops. Child's learning a lot at 11 years old. Oh, we might actually be in luck. Here's the advanced auto parts. Everything looks pretty normal up here. I can see in my peripheral. The roof next to it's probably kind of shite. So what kind of unit they got here? What they got? Some carriers maybe up here? Let's see. My phone doing that auto brightness thing. Hold on, I gotta change it. This thing bright. For my old eyes.
That's right, old eyes.
I think these might be rings.
Right. Old eyes. Dad, you know how you call your dad a
They are
I should start calling
red,
you
it looks
old
like.
eyes.
Be able to tell by the panels on the side.
Did you
That
hear
are
me,
all
Dad?
rounded off. Yep. This is just a bigger one over here. You don't see them too often up here. Yeah. Okay, so they got some decent units. Can't say that for this next rooftop over here. Wow. This one might be abandoned a little bit. Alright, we got some power lines over there to mind, so let's kind of drift in right here. Ooh, pigeons. Yeah, it's kind of funny how this freaking drone will send them suckers flying. Nature Plus coming soon. Oh, another freaking pothead dispensary. What else is new? So yeah, it looks like got some abandoned ship going on up here. Or should we say abandoned shit? Great, that's going to be a new catchphrase I'm going to probably start using. But yeah. Oh, is that a Goodman unit over here? Of course it would be. What else are we going to use on a ghetto rooftop? A brown turd one even. So, brown turd Goodman right there. So, can't tell what all this stuff used to be, but oh, that was an old fucking unit right there. What is that? Man, these birds are swarming my drone. One of these days, a bird's going to hit it. Probably make it crash right on the rooftop, and I won't get this thing back. So that's the chance I'm taking to make these videos. I'll be able to see this a little better when I'm looking on the big screen.
Or you can make your own drone and make it so then the birds won't.
Maybe the blade protectors might be good for doing this stuff. I think it does take away a little performance and maybe even a little life. So, okay, you can see what this is going on right here now. Is just these units have been gutted by the derelicts. Stole the coils out of them. Just, yep, ain't much left of that. Nope. So, yeah, all right. Alright, let's get some altitude, go see what else we got around here. Might be interesting. Whatever's at this place next door, I'm not going to be able to get too close because I see power lines, but it looks like they have it all fenced in. Looks like the units are on the side instead of on the roof. So yeah, can't blame them. We're in sunny Slop.
Why is it called Sunny Slop?
Well, Sunny Slope is actually what they call this neighborhood. But it became known, you know, to be like a bunch of derelicts and tweakers, so people started calling it Sunny Slop. Just a phrase that adapted. Okay, got some car parts places. These roofs, I mean, pretty good setups over here.
You said Sunny Slope? I thought you were meaning like it was like really like trashy.
Of course, they're not using this evap cooler right now.
It doesn't look like it. I thought we were going somewhere towards Payson.
No.
Payson's kind of ghetto.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
I mean, it is. There's a lot of redneck engineering up there, but
Yep, that's what makes it ghetto.
100 foot should be high enough to get over anything. Obstacle over here. Let's go check it out. Got some staggered fans. So what are these? These gonna be carrier then? 58 HCQDs or something like that. Looks like it. One of them's running ones in. Okay, pretty typical stuff. There's apartments right over there, these yellow mustard colored ones. This is definitely something I wanted to go check out. This caught my eye when we drove down the street here. This is that kind of stuff where they have the suicide ladders with the little fence around it, but you have to usually throw up your ladder to that. You know, actually, oh shit, I think you got to bring your ladder up the freaking stairs. No way. Alright, so there's a lot of power lines here, so we're not going to get any too close to this. But yeah, look at that load of shit. This is the kind of stuff DSC would always get because nobody liked doing it. It's 3 stories tall, and you're going to carry a ladder up 2 flights of stairs and put it there. And then, after you go climb up your ladder, then you got to convert to the straight up, you know, ladder. And it's probably the same way over there, and it is. So, yeah, I knew they had some of that shit over here. Let's see what they got for units. Are those brown turd good? But nope, they're not good ones, really. Might be, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, look like so. Okay, I don't have a good. Well, let me go ahead and zoom in. Yeah. Oh, nope. Those are like Carrier brand or something. All right. So they didn't go ultra cheap on that. Ugly mustard colored apartments. Get up there. I don't know why this thing's been drifting sometimes, but you got to keep mindful of it. Now this thing won't just land on something, it does have sensors underneath it. So, oh no. It's another one of those mother effers places. So you notice that there is a lack of roof access on this side? Because you know what they expect you to do? They expect you to go up from the other side with the shenanigans you just saw, right? And then you got to bring your ladder up the second flight, climb up the last flight of suicide, get all the way up there. You know, of course, they got the caged area, right? You can never be too safe. Oh, but hey, now you're 3 flights up. Go ahead and walk on this rooftop across it and jump over the other wall, the parapet, and jump down. That's exactly what you have to do. You got to climb this parapet over here. Oh, I have to pause this and clear out some videos. It filled up again. Okay. Just like that, I was able to delete some files while this bird was hovering in the air. So as I was saying, to get up on this roof, you're going to go up over here using that hokey method of bringing up your ladder to the second floor. stairwell, which is fun to go round and around those with a ladder. So if you go too tall of a ladder, you can't really do it. So people probably going to bring up a tall step ladder or something, or a half ladder, and then you climb up the suicide ladder and you get up on this section of roof. But then, hey, what if you need to go to one of the other 6 units? You're going to climb that parapet, and you're going to go across this rooftop, and you're going to jump down into this parapet. This is the kind of typical shit that I would have on a daily basis when I worked back for Donley, DSC. They always got the bottom feeding crap that other companies just wouldn't do because of safety, stuff like that. And DSC used to just send out 2 girls, man, in skirts, one on the West Valley, one in the East, knocking doors, apartments, strip centers, whatever, trying to, sign up maintenance contracts. And then, yours truly get stuck doing them because there was only a few of us that did quote unquote commercial. And they were trying to branch out the commercial a little more, and that's when somebody talked me into going over there to work. Yeah. All right, let's go. Everything's pretty typical stuff right here. Let's see what they got over here. Check out a couple more strips. Got 47% left on my battery. So we'll just hover over or cruise by all the normal stuff. Thought I saw some other ghetto stuff down here. Now, the further we get, depends on the interference, how far I could go from where I'm parked. Try not to go too far. Needs to be kind of where I can see from where I'm at. And I can with binoculars, so we'll just call it that. Are those condenser units? I think those are Carrier Geminis. Make sure not over anything. Okay, we are good, except for that tree right there. All right. Ooh, get good with the sticks, buddy. Yeah, it looks like, I think it's Gemini's. Are we on the back side of that? Let's find out how that panel is. Oh, side panels right here, there, and right here. So yeah, those are Gemini's. All right, pretty popular unit. Nothing really to see here. See if we see any ghetto stuff. If I see anything really worth checking out in detail down here, I can always drive up the road and park. 1,500 feet away is usually about the limit where I get smooth control. So I'm probably right at that limit right now. So we'll just make this turn right here. Everything's going good right now, though. Doesn't look too ghetto of a shopping center there. So we'll just check things out on the way back. Ooh, that might be promising right there. That's custom. Was that an HVAC place? Probably a mom and pop place. All right, we won't tease them or anything. Let's see here. This is there's a place called Filiberto's. It's a very popular chain restaurant for Mexican food, fast food in this area. We go there sometimes. I like it. And then there's Frederico's and all these other ones that kind of are loosely based off the name, and then we're starting to get that weak signal thing. So this is another one, Tuliberto or whatever it is. They try to make them all rhyme just so people will go there. So you can definitely tell that this was probably an old Village Inn or Denny's or something a while back. Probably too small for a Denny's, but you can definitely see that they got some choice units. Let me zoom in right now. A lot of my zooms are post edit, but I have to zoom in, with the phone, with the drone sometimes, just to even see what I'm looking at. So you can tell this place has been worked on a little bit. Still can't quite tell, but by the position of the fan blade and everything. Nope, it's not train. Unless the control side's on the other side. Nope. The louvers are on the wrong side. I'm trying to tell what those are. And of course, when I'm at home on the big screen, I'll see exactly what they are, but boy, I cannot quite tell right here. Remember, I'm sitting in a truck, it's bright outside, and I'm sitting here trying to look on a phone screen that's, it is a phablet, being the big note, but still. Got all your exhaust fans. Got shit sitting on top of the exhaust fans. Low temp. Everything. I don't know why I can't figure out what that is, but put on screen later. Just a little bit of interference here. 1,600 feet away from the truck. These things are quite amazing, how they are broadcasting video. Now, of course, it's recording 4K video, which I overlay, records into the SD card on the drone. But the commands and my live, view is going through a radio transmission. It's pretty cool. So what do we got here? Is that a Voyager or something? Might not be. Yeah, panels don't look. Oh, it's a. Is it a carrier? Nope. What is that? I don't know why I think I need to identify every unit, but there we go. Oh, is that a? It's not a Daikin / Goodman, is it? It kind of looks like it might be. Piece of shit. You can see somebody's done a couple transitions. Probably had a bigger unit there before, and then they went with this wannabe commercial unit. So I'm thinking that might be a pile of shite Goodman unit right there. Could be wrong. No, they don't have the one big panel. They have the filter panel, or it doesn't have the access panel. I can't tell. It's just too hard to see on the screen, but might be something else. It's not a carrier. Yeah, what is this? One of those buy here, pay there places, probably. That's where you go and buy a car that somebody else traded in because it was starting to have transmission or engine trouble. But that's okay. When they finance you, they'll finance in an extended warranty, which to some degree it might kind of work. You could get you could buy a car that has issues, and they put that like 30-day or 90-day warranty on it, and sometimes they'll just put a used engine in there, and you'll actually wind up, sometimes get lucky and get like a low mile engine put in, a used car, a very used car. What is this? Presidents and a Voyager, I think. Okay. Now we get to listen to that on the way home. We're right up the street now, so whatever this building is does not seem to have
that noise?
Rooftop equipment. Oh, it's a storage, so it's probably just got coolers somewhere.
Dad, you know what that noise reminds me of?
Yeah, it says, get your ass home, because your battery is getting low. Down at, when it hits 20%, it does that. And then when it gets to be about 15 or whatever it is, it'll fly itself if I don't stop it.
Yeah. Dad. You know what that noise reminds me of?
What's that?
You know how you walk in the subway and it makes that noise?
Oh, yeah. I think that might be a Voyager right here. Might actually have a pretty good unit on the subway.
Okay, hurry up.
It's a subway, of course.
You can actually smash.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. I know. Okay, we're about a half mile up the road, off of Cave Creek Road, where that all split off. There are some condos right up there. Alright, let's go check out those apartments. I believe these were more of those ones where you're carrying the ladder up the stairs type of thing. Okay, enough of that. Good. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you can see how tall these rooftops were. They sucked. I think we were bringing our ladder up a flight of steps, and then there was a pop hatch, if I'm not mistaken. Stop shaking that. Was there a pop hatch? It might have been one of those ones where no, there's the pop hatch. I think it's right there. Yeah, so there's a pop hatch right there. Yep, man. It's been 15 years since I've been on this rooftop, these rooftops right here. And kind of barely remembered that right when I saw them. So you carry a ladder up to the second flight, and then you got to pop that hatch. So I think it was a 2-ladder job. You had to bring like a step ladder up there to get the hatch open, and then bring your telescoping up there. Sucked. I used to hate coming here for maintenances and whatnot. So yeah, because you can see it's gonna be all different brands. These are condos, so they're like, owned by individuals. So whatever they got. And I think they had like first company air handler units in the side. They might have been air handlers in the closet. You know, only so much access if you needed to pull a new refrigerant line or anything like that again. So they were screwed when they had some major refrigerant line issues or anything here at these places. It was a real pain in the ass. So let's see what they got down here. Some more units. There's a hatch over there. I think there's a hatch right there. Yeah, so this is the third floor up. I think there was 3 floors in the middle. Is that how it was? I don't know. Maybe it's 2. Let's get up here so I'm away from everything. No, it's a 3rd floor in the middle. 2 floors and then 3 floors in the middle. So yeah, you had to carry your freaking ladder up that shit right there, and then pop the hatch and then bring like a telescoping ladder or whatnot. I think the 8-foot step ladder, I don't remember. I think I might have had to pull myself up. It's just, you know, not well thought out. So companies I work for, they used to have a couple maintenance agreements here back when I did, you know, quite a bit of residential also. It just sucked. So not a whole lot of ghetto, I guess, to say, other than it's just hodgepodged and a crappy access, you know, setup. So all these apartments right here was that. It was expensive to live there. I think, I mean, back in the day, the lady that lived there, one of the residents there, she said that her HOA dues were as much as her mortgage payment. So it's right there, you know, central, just north of Sunny Slop. Here's some similar apartments. Are they the same? Pretty much. Let's see if they have the same kind of design with the stacks and everything. Might be. Yeah. Got the little square things right there. Yeah, these are the same. I think they're just more of them. Yep. All this back here. It was a pretty good sized complex. It is secured. Oh yeah, there's where it continues on. There's a security guard up there, entrance, I believe, and then yeah. So there was a few of them, and they had a few of these contracts in here, and I remember just going, "Oh man, this place sucks." And it wasn't the worst, but it still just sucked. So yeah, quite a few of them here. Not ghetto, it's just pain in the ass factor. Let's see if I go up here a little bit and see what else. Oh, this place was pretty big. I forgot that it was a big L-shaped facility with all these little roads through here. Quite a few condos. These are condos, not apartments. I mean, maybe someday they'll get changed in apartments as become ghetto, but... And then I was telling my daughter, back up in here, when you go up towards the hills, these were all rooftop. Most of them were flat top roofs with foam. Once you get back in here, let's see, there's power lines. Tall ones, gosh. Anyway, I won't even go back there. But they used to always get bees, man. And we'd go up there, like, I'd bring the hose all the way up on those 2-story roofs and whatnot and start washing the coils, and then bees and wasps. I don't know what it was at that area. And these apartments too, man. The frickin' wasps and whatnot just sucked.
Glad that I don't do HVAC work.
Yep.
Because that could be allergic to bees, Paul, you know.
Yeah, you're not. Bees, you know, usually won't mess with you unless you mess with them. But we know what they say about wasps and hornets. They're just assholes.
Why did God make them?
Well, they're plagues, just like pigeons are, and cockroaches, and some. You know, beasts and creatures have a very known purpose, like, you know, bees. You know, and the funny thing is, you know, the bee population, they say, is getting kind of messed with because of technology and some other stuff, and our crops would be in trouble if the bees go anywhere. Anyway, but wasps, man, I hate those. I can't kill enough of those. Just take a little sightseeing.
What about scorpions? Why do we have scorpions? They don't have any good purpose.
Well, no, they eat those freaking crickets. I hate those crickets.
Yeah, but they
scorpions are quiet. Well, you're scared of scorpions because you found them in your room.
I didn't find them in my room.
I thought they were.
No, Mom got stung by one.
Where at?
In the kitchen?
Well,
because Ash was or my sister was supposed to take the mop out, but she didn't. So my mom decided that she needed to because my sister did. And then
There we go.
then my mom got stung trying to bring the what do you call it, the mop out, and she got stung.
Get a little 360 of where we're at. There's the mountains over there. Houses get really expensive when you go over there by the points.
Are you almost done?
But then down south,
Dad, we need to
the
start
peasants
getting
live
home.
in the flat
We start eating.
in sunny Slop.
We need to start getting home.
We're almost done here. Yep. So there you go. Trying to find myself. There we go. All right. There I am. Anyway, it wasn't a whole lot to see over here. This might be a little interesting to add this to the end of this sunny Slop. There's going to be some more places down the road, but I don't know. I've been trying to look on Google Maps to kind of find some of the ghetto rooftops, especially the ones I used to know, but I don't know, man. It's like just some of these roofs actually have been fixed up a little bit, I guess, and the really bad ones, well, a lot of them were, the worst ones were in Scottsdale, you know, the most rich zip code, or used to be in the area, but where all the worst ghetto stuff was. All right.
I thought it's storage.
All right, guys. Come on.
Landing.
All right, that does it for this episode. Child, what do you have to say at the end of the video?
Make sure you like and subscribe and comment and share.
That's right. Do it.
And make sure you comment to tell my dad what you guys would like to see.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to start making a list when people send me ideas. Sometimes these areas are nowhere near where I live, but if I get to that side of town, then maybe I'll try to swing by. Anyway, with that, we'll catch you guys later.